Papa picked me up from camp, and you know where we're going? We're going to South Carolina. It's going to be another Civil War trip for the Hunley and Fort Sumter, but we're also going to the 250th anniversary. We're also going to the 250th anniversary of the Battle of Sullivan's Island.
Joey's get on the road by 6 o'clock, and we will be able to get to the visitor center at Fort Moultrie hopefully by 9 o'clock, because I'm expecting a lot of traffic on this thing. This is the 250th anniversary of America. Yeah!
Yahoo! Huzzah! This morning, this afternoon.
He said, no McDonald's on this whole trip. I said, okay. So
The first place that we went was McDonald's.
yeah. So we both had a double cheeseburger with bacon on it. It was pretty darn good, actually, plain. It was really good. And anyway, so I learned a lot in the car on the way here. I learned that why owls, why their necks work, how their vertebrae
No,
work.
how they work, not why they work.
He's a tough professor.
But you said why they work, not how they work.
Okay, how, why? Give me a break, professor. Anyway, so then I learned why a giraffe's vertebrae is not how a giraffe vertebrae is the same as a human's. I thought that was interesting. I learned also how a cobra's venom does not affect mongooses. I learned that.
Mongoose.
Mongoose.
Not mongooses, it's mongoose.
God, this guy, he's going to be teaching at Harvard. I don't want to be one of the students. I do not want to be one of the students. And then lastly, I learned how to tell if a one-way mirror is a two-way mirror. So I've learned a lot so far, and we're having a good time so far. But right now, it is around 9 o'clock-ish. We're going to watch about a 15-minute movie on what?
Sullivan's Island!
Yep, and then we're going to go to bed because we're going to get up at what time?
5.
I would like to. I don't know if we can do it, buddy. But if we can get down there to Fort Moultrie, are you liking the way you look?
I don't have eyebrows.
Well, you do have eyebrows, but they're kind of like, look how much distance is between your eyebrow and your eyeball, though. That's not right. Have you had a doctor look at that? Look at the distance between your eyebrow and your eyebrow. Well, anyway, okay, hey. Okay, that's all. The next segment's coming later. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
That's all.
All righty. Good morning. This is day one of our trip. It's 6:30. Zach is busy filling up his water bottle with ice. And let's see. I made you some coffee, and we're ready to head over to Fort Moultrie. This is a pretty nice little place. It's a suite. What did we watch last night, Zach?
We watched a film on Sullivan's Island.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And we watched a film on Bunker Hill.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Well done on all the AI. That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna head to Fort Moultrie now.
And if you don't understand the Gen Z and Gen Alpha language, I'm going to be giving Papa a tutorial right now.
I'm learning all kinds of stuff from this guy. I had no idea that him and Finley had conversations about the Gen Z terminology and some language they use. I had no idea.
I-95, and we are on Trask Parkway, south of Charleston right now.
It's beautiful, it really is.
Yeah. Wait, this reminds me of like that boat from Gettysburg.
It does, doesn't it? It's 55 miles an hour here, and it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Never been here before. Okay, this place is packed. Park ranger told us this is the busiest it's ever been, and this 250 is crazy. We found a spot right there. There's the van. Zach, are we lucky or what? So this is the visitor center right here.
This spot has so much aura.
Yeah, so we're almost reaching the signal level. But look at this. I found a back street, and I'm parking right here, and here's the visitor center. So let's go. And this is Fort Moultrie over here. A beautiful day. Look at the blue sky. The temperature's really nice. And again, there I'm parking right there. Loving it. Okay, later. We're outside the fort right now. These three cannons right here actually represent where the original Palmetto Fort was constructed by Colonel Moultrie for the Battle of Sullivan's Island. And they should have it marked better than this. There's not even a sign or anything, but we know from that sign there that that's what this location was. And from there is where the British, you can't see it, but the British fleet was all out there. There was only about 9 ships that attempted to decimate the fort, but because of the palmetto logs and a 16-foot wall filled with sand, they absorbed all of the balls. And at the end of the battle, the 19 guns they had in the fort destroyed and killed over 200 British naval guys, and there was only 20 casualties on this side over here. So it was one of a great American victory there. This is the location. Unfortunately, all of that vegetation there is blocking our view of where the British ships would have been. Zach wants me to get a video of the fire, and he should be used to this after all of our reenactments, but it's good that he's protecting his ears because he tends to get tendonitis after a reenactment. There we go. I didn't think he even moved there, buddy. You didn't jump. You're doing good.
Let's get moving.
Okay. Here we go. He looks good with that musket, doesn't he? All right, Zach and I moved around the vegetation blocking the view of the fort, and this is what they would have seen the British fleet. And there's a little guy there, another sharpshooter. Are you picking off the British soldiers?
Sure.
Did you get any?
Yep.
How many boats were coming around? How many boats did the British fleet have?
About 10.
10, okay. How many did they lose?
0 so far.
Okay, when are they going to lose one?
At the end of the battle,
What happened?
it got caught on the sandbar, so then they had to burn it to the ground so that the Americans...
Yep, and then the other 9 retreated, right, after the American victory.
Yep.
So anyway, that's pretty cool. The British plan was to attack the fort here, send 3 ships on a flanking maneuver around the island. That's where one of them got stuck on a sandbar. They had to burn it. And then they put 3,000 infantry way down on called Long Island over there. They were going to attack it on land, but they couldn't because it was too deep, and so they couldn't come. And so the end result, of course, was the British were screwed, and we basically whipped their butts. All right, soldier, let's go. Let's keep going.
Sure.
American Revolutionary reenactors. Pretty good turnout, actually. A lot of cannons, a lot of batteries in operation. I haven't seen any marching. Zach said American Revolution might suit you, buddy. He loves talking to the soldiers. I was surprised there's not more actual reenactors here. There's a lot of things going on. I mean, it's called Carolina Day. Every year they do this. Again, the weather's perfect. Pretty good, buddy. Hey, hold your... Do you follow them?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, of course, flint loaded, and none of them had the caps yet at this time. There were some probably these are all smoothbore, but they did have rifles back then. A lot of the guys in Morgan's guys on the swamp blocks, they had a lot of rifled muskets. They're very accurate. Called the Kentucky long rifles. A lot of them were rifled. And this guy here loves to interact with people.
How did you
True
get
living
into that?
historian.
Does other people in your family
My
do it?
grandpa is actually a colonel for a regiment.
So it's been a lot of fun. Oh yeah, that's a colonial militia. Well, actually, it could be Continental Army too. I think they actually, you know what, Zach, they are the Continental Army. They got the uniforms. They're not militia. Were really farmers and guys that didn't have any formal wear at all. Pretty cool. Keeping history alive. It's all about.
Woo!
Again, this, yeah. Again. We're now at the Springfield Suites in Charleston. And this is our view from the 4th floor, right over Marina. It's pretty cool. We'll be here for 3 nights. There's a pool down there. We may go in there a little later. Zach might take a nap though. He's pretty exhausted. Anyway, it's pretty nice. This is our view. California Dreamin' is supposed to be the place we're going to eat. I wonder if that's not it right there. I don't think it is. It's supposed to be a couple blocks. Oh, it's probably way over there. That's where we're going to walk and get something to eat, I think. Anyway, this is the suite. It's really nice. This is the balcony right now. Let me show you the suite. So we get two rooms this time. That's Zach's cannon he bought today. And of course, he had to bring that. And it's pretty nice. Got the big TV here. This is Zach's stuff. We're working on organization on this trip. This is his shoes. He's got all his stuff has to be together. Finley Hudson, remember that on our next trip. I made him do that, by the way. And let's see, we're getting ready to watch the Southern Campaign when he gets ready. Let's see, I got my first beer here to this trip. Man, was that good right now. It was hot out there. It's got a nice little sitting area over here. That's my stuff here. Okay, and then they got a little kitchen area, which we won't probably use, but I get coffee in the morning. And this is basically it. It's kind of nice, kind of a big place. And thanks to Autumn, gave me a pretty good discount on this thing, the Marriott Bonvi program. And then the bathroom's over here. So it's pretty nice. Zach's in there now, so. Anyway, pretty cool, huh? Oh, hi. Hey, okay, Clay. Okay, the little tired guy. Hadn't had much sleep today. We're at California Dreaming. Okay, well listen, I want you to wrap up day one. We're at California Dreaming right now. It was a 0.8-mile walk down there. We got to walk back. That's okay. The weather's beautiful. Look at this view we got. This is California Dreaming. Yeah, right there. Thank you, there. Whoa, that looks pretty good. We got some shrimp nachos here. Wow, looks pretty good. All right, Zach, give me a rundown. What did we do today?
I ate these really yummy nachos that taste amazing.
Okay, then we'll talk later, okay? You're not in the mood for it. Are you in the mood?
Yes.
All right.
So pretty much we went to, what's that fort's name?
Moultrie. Wow, these might be the best chicken fingers I've ever tasted. These are mashed potatoes. What do you think of them, Zach? Zach, what do you think? Yeah, no, they're delicious.
They're pretty bussin'.
Really good. Well, we did pretty good on those. That was our meal for both of us. We will probably have that same thing for Monday night. Zach wanted to leave here and go down there. He wanted me to take a video of him doing it.
So this is Papa. He has a lot of aura and he is a good boy. So we just got back from dinner. I might have had the second best piece of meat in my whole life. They have amazing chicken tenders because it's not like the normal breading. It's like they're more airy and crispy than normal chicken tenders. It was amazing. So, yeah, we're walking back. So, yeah. Peace.
And I'll leave the kid for 1 minute. He's gone. He wasn't in the workout room. I thought he was going to go to work out. So now I'm down here. He said he wanted to go in the pool area. I don't know where the heck the guy is. I guess I should keep better track of him. Let's see. See if I see anybody over here I might know. Let's see. Well, it's not there. What the heck? Where the heck is the guy? Huh. Where the heck is he? Is that him? No, that's not him. Where is he? Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who's that guy over here? Wait a minute. There you are.
What?
There you are. I lost you. I didn't know what you were doing. I left you for what, 30 minutes and this is what you end up doing?
Yeah.
Good morning from Charleston. This is day 2. The sun's already risen. You see that? It's about, I don't know, 8 o'clock. It is just gorgeous out here. We have been blessed with great weather. It's just going to be a good day. We start off today with a 9:30 boat ride over to Fort Sumter. Then we're going to come back and we're going to take a ride over to the Hunley Museum. And then we're going to go to the Magnolia Cemetery. And I'll show Zach where they were buried because I was there when it happened.
We're on our way to the boat that's going to take us to Fort Sumter right now.
Liberty Square we're going to.
Woo! Oh!
How'd you sleep last night?
I slept like a rock.
Me too. Okay, we are boarding the boat to take us to Fort Sumter. Yeah. Love steps. Love steps. Here we are.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming we'll move around.
There she is, Fort Sumter.
Remember the major defeat that was suffered right here because one of the people who was his deputy during the siege of Yorktown.
This is to Fort Sumter. You have an hour. If you are experiencing heat exhaustion, cool down in the museum on the second floor of Battery Azufuji, concrete structure, a post-Civil War edition.
Flyover, that's pretty cool.
All right, again, welcome to Fort Sumter. We're out there for questions. 11:05 when the boat leaves.
Are those fighter jets?
I think so. Pretty sure they are. It's probably for Carolina Day. Today's officially Carolina Day 1928.
That's what the guy said.
Yeah, there they are. How cool is that, buddy?
I think those are bombers. Those are heavy bombers.
You might be right. Very cool.
Every morning we raise the flag swiftly. Every evening we lower it slowly, raising the colors. Go ahead, release, and watch your heads.
Present arms.
Let go. Thank you.
Order arms. Order arms. Order arms. Good job.
Can I say something?
Okay, sure.
I know the whole arm. Almost the whole arm.
Oh, very cool. Awesome. That's great.
All right, we're getting ready to leave Fort Sumter. And again, it's a beautiful day. Zach and I participated in the raising of the flag. There's Zach right there. He's getting a little tired. It got me a little worried. He needed to sit down. But anyway, we did our present arm. We were standing over there in the field. Everybody kind of appreciated it, I think. And right here, over there is Fort Moultrie, over there. That's actually 2 miles away. And over here is Fort Johnson, right over there. That's where the first shots were fired at 4:30 in the morning. Right over there, Fort Johnson, on past that sandbar. And then back there is downtown Charleston. So that's where we are, Fort Sumter. This is the inside of the fort. It's amazing. During the whole battle, where 3,600 shells were lobbed over here, nobody was hurt. The only time anybody was hurt was after the battle, when we allowed Anderson to raise up flag in honor of him leaving, surrendering the fort. But during the 100-gun salute on the 46th cannon fire, the limber blew up and killed 2 guys. That was really officially the first Federals killed during the war. That happened inside these grounds right here. Look up, buddy, come on. You got to crank to get the propeller going. This is the actual prop used in the movie right here. They can do it. Can you go the other way?
No, it's just
This one
there's a
doesn't
chain.
crank. They've got it chained up. The one in the back.
Oh, okay.
The one in the back.
Okay. There's another one we'll try, soldier. This is very cool. This prop here is in the movie. It's actually built 10% larger than the original. Thought that was kind of interesting.
So yeah, Mom, you know that movie that we watched upstairs, me and Papa? This is the submarine from that movie.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, look. Over here. Right here.
Oh yeah, there it is right there. That was a great movie we saw.
Yeah.
That
It's just,
was cool.
the start was a little bit scary. The start was scary.
It was very scary. This is another prop. This one goes all the way around. This is how they did it. 8 guys would get in there. All face that direction. First 2 missions failed. The 3rd mission failed too, but they still got 8 more volunteers to do it anyway.
That Irish dude was.
Yeah, you're right. That is cool, man. There you are.
I'm the Irish dude.
That's really cool.
Ow, that hurt my knuckles.
It's amazing that they got a 3rd crew to even volunteer to do that. It really is interesting. Oh, these are the size of the guys that were in that thing. Look. The guy that was 6'1", 6 foot. These are big guys in there. Crazy, man.
For such a small machine, yeah.
Where was it most needed to help the Confederacy? The answer was simple. Charleston, South Carolina. There, she could help break the Union blockade strangling the city. After being transported to Charleston, the Hunley sank twice during test missions, taking the lives of 13, including Horace Hunley himself. Both towers is where the crew sat, manually turning the cranks to power the propeller. This is also where their remains were found during excavation, each one found resting at their assigned station. Using only the small viewports on the forward conning tower, Captain Dixon was able to navigate the Hunley through the Charleston harbor. His remains were discovered here along with a legendary gold coin and 2 pieces of diamond jewelry. The coin saved his life when it took the impact of a bullet fired at him in the Battle of Shiloh in 1862. The coin was discovered near Dixon's waist, where he likely carried it in his pocket. It was bent by the impact from the bullet and inscribed, "My life preserver." To your left is where a 16-foot-long spar was attached to the lower section of the bow, and at the end of the spar is where they attached the torpedo that was used to attack and sink the USS Housatonic. The crew powered the Hunley directly into the Housatonic, where the spar torpedo exploded against its hull. The torpedo was either set to detonate on contact or was triggered by a rope that was fed into the crew compartment.
Crazy, man.
At either end of the crew compartment are the ballast tanks and pumps. The tanks could be flooded with water to lower the Hunley below the surface. The pumps were used to pump the water out, allowing the Hunley to float to the surface. Scientists studying the sub found the pumps were not in the position to pump out water when the sub sank, indicating that the Hunley was not flooded before the crew perished, or they were unable to change the valves to pump water out.
Zach and I left the Hunley Museum. We're now at the Magnolia Cemetery. This is where all 8 of the guys that were found in the submarine were buried. And I was telling Zach, who's up present arms now, as he should be, that I was standing right over here, sitting in actually under a cabinet right here. And I watched them being buried with their horse-drawn caissons that came right up this road. It's kind of cool. I was sitting right here where I saw the caskets being lowered. And this is their final resting place. And we learned something today that I never knew about it, that the Hunley did not have water in it. They have found a stalactite growing in it, which means it was dry. So they didn't drown. So what we believe now is that they just ran out of oxygen. They successfully detonated the torpedo, sunk the Housatonic, and they were waiting for a current to come in, and they just ran out of oxygen, so they didn't move. Everybody was in the same position when they found it. So that's it. Very, very cool. Good job, soldier.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, it's a great song for this. Very appropriate. I'll be there in a minute, buddy. Okay, I'm coming. Zach stumbled on the graves of the first crew. Remember, the ones that are so famous is the third crew. 21 people totally died before the third crew took it out. They still got volunteers. So yeah, this is pretty cool. The resting place of the crew. Here was a Confederate died on the 15th. And,
This
wow.
guy is the guy who invented it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
Oh, horse. Yep, sure was. Very interesting. Oh, okay, we have it figured out now. So this is the first crew right there. That was the first crew. That was in 1863, I believe, August. And then this is going to be October 63. That's the second one that went down. And the third and final one is right here. And this was going to be in February 17th, 64. And then this is where they're all buried. I think when I was here, I saw that these black markers is what was here. Then they went later on and created the standard military design, which you'll see in Arlington and all over, all military cemeteries. So that was really cool, man. Very cool. The Hunley experiment. Wow. Well, if they were looking down on us right now, soldier, they have a big smile on their face, and they'll know that they haven't been forgotten for their efforts.
First bite of steak.
What do you think? Is it good?
I have a question.
What?
How does God make food taste this good?
Only he can answer that one. All right. I'm glad you like it, buddy. Restaurant, which has really been enjoyable.
I just had the best steak of my whole life.
He said the best he's ever had in his life. I had shrimp and fish, an enormous plate. I can't eat all of that, but it was really good.
Same.
The
I
shrimp
can't
was
eat
great.
all mine.
He finished all of his steak.
Like, I don't like asparagus. The mashed potatoes are chunky. And, so we went to Fort Sumter and the Hunley, and I bought this dude. His name is Horace. You know why his name is Horace? Because the dude who invented the Hunley, his first name is Horace. And I got this dude at the Hunley Museum, so yeah. Say hi.
Okay, so all the directions are messed up, but the ticket had a different address. The long story short, we had to run at the double quick for probably a half a mile, a quarter of a mile to get here. I guess I can still run because we just got on the boat in time, 10 minutes to spare, and now we're getting ready to do the harbor cruise. Whew, what do you think, bud? We made it though, right?
Yeah.
It'd be about
Like reenactment over at Fort Moultrie.
I believe it is a 2-hour cruise, 1.5 hour cruise. It's a small little boat. It's very calm out here, and
Also, you see
the narrator's not really enthusiastic, but we'll make it work.
Spot of Fleet Landing currently, but it used to be the Mount Pleasant
A
Ferry.
little bit of him might make you go to sleep. Down Fort Sumter. Fort Johnson's right over there. That's where the first shot was fired. Fort Sumter right there on the other side of the boat. Can't see it here. Well, actually, you might be able to see it. Yeah, bud.
We just saw a dolphin.
Could be Fort Moultrie. What's that, bud?
We just saw a very, very cute bottle-nosed dolphin.
As he turned away from Fort Sumter now, of course, he's facing Fort Moultrie. That is where the Battle of Sullivan's Island occurred. Right there, we were there yesterday. This is about where the British fleet started bombing the little Palmetto Fort. Yeah, that's where we are right now. A whole bunch of people on the beach over there, kind of cool. The American flag is where Fort Moultrie is in the middle of it. And the old Palmetto Fort was between us and that flag on the shore.
Is the USS Yorktown? That's not actually the real USS Yorktown. At least that's what ChatGPT say. I don't fully believe that, but yeah, that's the boat. Isn't it a pretty cool boat? Like look at the cool flag there. That's our flag, dude. Hold on. You see our flag there? Woo!
So the real USS Yorktown was sunk at the Battle of Midway, and what I don't understand is why this one's called USS Yorktown too. So they must have built another one in its honor. Is that what they did?
I have no idea, but yeah, look at our flag, dudes.
Okay, I checked with Alfie, and there were actually 3 carriers called the USS Yorktown. The first one that was CV5.
That's the one that fought in Midway.
That's the one that sunk in Midway. Then they made CV10, which is that one. That one was commissioned in 1943 and actually saw action in the Pacific, and actually saw action in the Vietnam War, and actually was used to recover the Apollo 8.
The astronauts from Apollo 8.
Yeah, so that was a pretty good ship right there. That is pretty cool. There was a third USS Yorktown, which I didn't continue reading about. But anyway, so that's it. That's not the Yorktown that got sunk at Midway, but that one did a lot of things to be proud of. So God bless America. God bless USS Yorktown.
I should say that he was also socializing the new Constitution. This building was 1 year old, 1790, and it was built by the same architect as the White House, James Hoban. James Hoban's from South Carolina. In fact, he was one of the founders of the First Catholic Church here, St. Mary's.
That's cool.
Now, so he was on his visit. He said, "Hey, I'm building a new house. I want you to submit a proposal." So his was chosen.
Yes, okay.
Look up Inga Arvad.
All right.
Former Mrs. Denmark. But this is also where the Ordinance of Secession, the document that dissolved the Union that started the Civil War, was written in this house in 1860.
Wow.
Is it a private residence now?
It is.
Wow.
30,000 square feet of
Give or take.
prime real estate.
I know why they built Fort Sumter.
Well, Fort Sumter came about a little bit later.
Yeah, I know why they built it.
For defense.
Yeah, but because pretty much back in the day, back then, the cannon's max range was about a mile.
About 1,000 meters.
Yeah, and pretty much, there's a 3 miles in between those two forts.
Yep.
So there's a tiny gap where neither of the cannons could reach.
Yep.
So they built Fort Sumter as the middle ground.
One house sold for $21 million there. This one here is valued at about $20 million. And they just go on and on and on. Wow. Mary Chestnut Boynton, who wrote the Dixie Diary, was up there during the battle, right there where the flag is. That was right where she was when the bombing happened at 4:30 in the morning. In her diary. Pretty good read. That is where the Ordinance of Secession was written in South Carolina in 1860. Wow. And of course it was December 20th, 1860 when South Carolina seceded from the Union. A lot of history here, really cool.
Our four Declaration of Independence signers. There's the Hayward Washington House because this is where George Washington stayed during his 8th.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He stayed here because everybody was inundating George Washington, including his own cousin William, whose house is still down in Battery.
So George stayed there, huh? Interesting.
Boston Tea Party, what happened?
I actually went to the Boston Tea Party Museum and did a reenactment.
Oh yeah?
But like they had this little thing where like you get to throw green tea over the ship.
Okay.
So pretty much the Americans snuck onto the British ships in dressed like Indians.
Yeah.
And then they started throwing tea off of the boat. I think it was 2,300 pounds of tea.
Yeah, it wasn't as much as we think. But yeah, that's about right. That's still a lot of tea. I mean, I know a pack of tea weighs about 1 ounce, so.
And then
Okay, we are at our last dinner. Zach, what do you think? Our last dinner of our whole trip.
we had to come back for the best place.
We had to come back. What was so good about this place?
The chicken.
Yeah, the chicken was really good. But anyway, we just finished about a 2 hour, maybe an hour and a half walking tour of Charleston. Great stuff. There's too much stuff here though. You can't come here enough. We did capture a fraction of the things that we could have learned. But anyway, this is the last night. And I got to come back because it's a lot of stuff going on here I don't quite understand yet. Well, we're going to say farewell now. We're here at the Adam and Lauren are picking us up right now. Zach, have a good time?
Yeah.
It was a good time, wasn't it? Well, I learned a lot about iPads. We learned a lot about Charleston, but it was complicated.
We also learned a strategy of that warlike game that Papa spent on till 11 o'clock. From 9 to 11 o'clock, he stayed up on that game.
Well, I couldn't stop it.
It's so addicting. Okay?
It really is a good game. So,
I love
all right.
it.
Well, till our next trip. Bye.